And we're back. We're here. We're here. Lily's back. Lily's here too. How long have we got? So what I'm hoping this isn't going to be. I'm hoping it's going to start 6:30. It's not going to go say. It's not going to say right. Sorry, guess what? 30-minute countdown, and then it starts at 7. That'll make me sad. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Lily, guess has been here. Guess has been. She's been hammering that like. Chris is back as well. I'm hoping to see something good. Eating dinner, nice. What did you have, Chris? I had a lamb shank in a pub today, and it was good. It was really good. I went from having nothing for like a day and a half because I've been feeling so bad to thinking, do you know what? Let's just load the belly with a lamb shank and a Guinness. Chinese, good shout. What's your order, Chris? When you go to when you get a Chinese, what are the definites that you've got to have? I'm curious. Oh, fuck my ass. What did I say? What did I say, guys? So it starts at 7 o'clock. Okay. Which means we've got to do something for half an hour. And I have no idea what. I want this though. Let's play Hollow Knight till then. Can you play Hollow Knight for like half an hour? Would you not? Would it not be too much? I want this, you know. June 10th, so in 2 days, so Tuesday. I kind of want June Awakening. I'm tempted for it. It comes out on Tuesday. I've seen some good things about it. Wow. Wow. Yo, Darby. Nice to see you, dude. It's been a while. How you doing, dude? You good? Yeah, you see, I'm thinking we get Dune Awakening. Are the reviews out for Dune Awakening yet? Right, we'll come back to this in time. Are they out, the reviews? Bear with me, guys, 1 second. Let me load up the playlist so we have a bit of background music while we chat. I just feel like Where's it gone? 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 Okay. Okay. 9 hours ago. Co Carnage 1 day ago. During Awakening, early thoughts 10+ hours played. I quite like Co. Let's have a little look at what he says.
Hi everybody, Co here with a quick early thoughts video on Dune Awakening.
Let's see.
I am having a great time in Dune Awakening on release. Currently playing on a private server, but the main servers I think are, although a little bit queuey, still holding tight. We're currently playing Advanced Access, so we don't really know if the game is going to get super laggy when it opens on the 10th. It's currently the 7th, so it's been open for 2 days and holding steady, but that may change in a couple days. So how am I liking Dune Awakening? I am really, really enjoying my time in it. I am playing it slowly. I'm playing it mostly solo, pretty much completely solo. Like I said, I'm playing on a private server, but I haven't really done any PvP.
So I think we would play it
have a comparable
solo
time
mostly
as I am having now on a public server. I am really enjoying the building. I'm really enjoying the lore. I'm loving exploring the Dune locations. There's lots of like voice acted little dialogue bits.
Your path to power leads you through the great houses. But only
What?
accomplished guilds may earn their place among the Atreides or Harkonnen.
How?
Swear your allegiance.
Right, stop.
Lots of NPCs to talk to that give you like lots of Dune-y things. It is a classic survival game at its core, no question. Mechanically, that's what you're playing. You're playing a basic survival strategy game. With that being said, at that core is also a fundamentally nice big thick coat of Dune paint. So everything in this game feels Dune. Even the basic crafting in some ways, they've put an Arrakis flair on it. So as a Dune fan, I'm really enjoying that, and it's definitely enough to keep it like new for me, to keep it interesting, which has been really cool. Now, the question I get all the time is, would I enjoy this game if I don't like Dune? I don't know. It depends on how much you like survival games. It is a damn decent survival game. But I can tell you right now, one of the big reasons I like it is because I've read the books, I've seen the movies, and I actually really, really enjoy the Dune world. And again, there's a lot of Dune in this game. Now, as we get to the end of the video, I do want to make sure people understand.
Thank you, guests, for the likes.
This is a fun
and Chris.
Now, some of you immediately know
and
what
Lily.
I mean when I say that, and some of you don't. So let me explain. Funcom is a company that's been around for a long time.
Right, so he likes it,
They are
basically.
frequently known for releasing games that bite off a little more than they can chew mechanically. Ever since like Anarchy Online, that's kind of been the case over and over and over.
Right.
What I mean by that,
I've heard the base building and stuff's
this game
really
definitely
good.
has some jank. The combat's a little weird sometimes. The timing doesn't really add up. There's little lag spikes every so often. Sometimes animations don't connect when you're climbing or doing different things, so things kind of mess around. You get caught in the terrain here and there.
The worms
Funcom
look cool
jank,
as well.
kind of like Bethesda jank, is its own flavor. And although it's not 100% impactful, you're not going to see it all the time running around.
It's
There's
pricey
no
for an
question you're gonna
MMO.
see it playing this game. So if that's the kind of thing where you're like, I don't want to see any of that in my game, well, you may want to watch this a little bit before picking it up. But if you're like me, and that's kind of, you know, like, whatever, all the gameplay stuff is still there, still have a great time playing it, not a big deal. But I do want to make sure you guys know, this is some Funcom jank, and it definitely is present in this game. On the other side of that, shout out to Funcom for a pretty smooth release. I mean, Steam was reporting over 100,000 players hitting their servers, and like there was almost, I think there was a little bit of downtime this morning, but the first couple days were relatively
So I think
smooth.
we'll
So
yeah,
I mean, I definitely
we're all in. We're all in for that. We're all in, I think. Lily's on about Hollow Knight. How long have we got, Lily, until the PC gaming show? 23 minutes. Yo, DW, I see you. Just joined. Nice to see you, dude. Yeah, you see, I think we wait, Lily, for Hollow Knight. We'll do it, I promise you. Hollow Knight is on the list. DW, howdy, what do you think of the Xbox Showcase? I thought it was good. I thought it was a good showcase. I think the ending was incredibly disappointing. You give off a cool trailer like that, I'm intrigued, I'm interested, and all of a sudden it's Call of Duty. Now I like my Call of Duties, but like Aldi said earlier, I'd much rather have a different game. Ending it with State of Decay 3 would have been cool. Fable would have been cool. Not Call of Duty, we see one every year. Clockwork Revolution looks good. It looks really good. In fact, while we're on the talk of trailers, bear with me 1 second. I want to show you guys. So this was announced yesterday. And it's one of my favourite TV shows. And if this is done well, this is going to be awesome. Like, really awesome. Lois says, I gave around 10 predictions for the end and it was COD. Yeah, we both did, didn't we?
Got it. Taki, we gonna find out about your copay right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say oh yeah with our hammer.
Missile range in 1 minute.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin.
Like, this just could be awesome. So this is, the TV series is called The Expanse. I think I mentioned it before. And they're making a game that's like Mass Effect / Expanse. And The Expanse is quite realistic in terms of like space and things and gravity and floats and ship combat. And I think if they do it right, it could be awesome.
Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In you Loda. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this. I need backup.
Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you.
The cool thing is we get to see gameplay of it. Thank you, guess, for the likes, the continued likes. I don't know how you do it either, I guess. I actually think when I'm not streaming sometimes, randomly, I'll just think, how does she just keep on, you know, bashing that screen?
From here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, could be good. This could be so good if they do it right. Goosebumps. As Peralta says on Brooklyn 999, chills, little chills.
Glad you're still breathing.
Come on. Oh, it could be so good. That's all I want to show you guys. Damn. It could be really good. Could be really good. Yeah, the new handheld DW. I'm interested. The new, it's pretty cool. I like how they're because I've got the Ally X. I have that handheld, and it's basically just, I think it's the same, but for Xbox. I think it's cool that they've done that. They needed something. I think handheld is the perfect way to go, especially in this day and age. I've tried it, Lily. I've tried Plague Tale, and I just couldn't get into it. The little boy annoyed me. It felt like a poor man's Last of Us as well. The second one. No, I did. So I've never. No, wait. On the second one, do you start in like a desert area and you're running away from a group of people? Or like a rocky area and you're running away from them? I think I might have played it. Maybe. I'm not too sure. Apparently the new COD comes out on PS4 too. Really? Wow. Wow. In the second one you run in fire and shit on the field. Yeah. Okay, I played that. And I played the bit where you're in like a rundown village. And a guy grabs you from a window or something. I've definitely played it for about an hour. I just don't enjoy them that much, unfortunately. But you know, those that do it's fair. I got bored of it a little bit. I get it. You got your brother who's like got a power, and you've got people after you, you know? I get it. I wasn't a big fan of it, personally. Do you know what we need to do, actually? Hear me out. We've not done our Wordle today. While we wait, why would we not? Why would we not? Why am I struggling? Why am I struggling with a word? Okay. We got the A and the E. So, how long have we got? What time is it? 13 minutes, okay. We can make that work. 13 minutes and then we'll get into... The annoying thing is it's only 1080p. Which is annoying. Okay. Let's go with... I think XXASE. So praise, craze, great grass, grace, maybe it's not, Gris, maybe there's no S there. Okay, so we've got A, X, E. Shall we try XSA, X, E? What goes before the S? Osane, 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 Osail, Osare, Osaw, Oske, Oske. No. Okay. Can't. There can be no S there. So the S must be there, surely. Surely. Surely that's where it is. But then what could possibly... Phrase. I know that's not how you spell phrase, I'm aware. But, okay. Could you do X? R-A-S-E. Trace. It's trace. That's not a word, is it? No. I'm struggling myself. Harvey says need a hint. Harvey, sometimes a man's got to do this himself. Sometimes a man's got to say no. Enough's enough. I can do this. Okay, Harvey, give me a rating out of... Motherfucker. Guess could be right. Guess, get the fuck out. Julio! Yeah. Just come here, please. No, leave the door open so people can hear you sob. Yeah. No, I want people to see you. So you just leave that door open. Don't you close that door. Get in, right, get in here. Thank you. There's a lady somewhere in the stadium. Can you find her? Chuck some cold water in her face. And get her the fuck out the stadium. That's on you, guess. And it's ice water as well. Straight in your face. Julio, now please. Don't care. Hey, come here. Come closer. Yeah, come closer. Yeah, I know you're tall. Come closer. Come here. Get the fuck out. Okay. Harvey, it has an L in it. There's your hint. Harvey, let's rewind. 117 seconds ago, in which you asked if I wanted a hint, and I said no. Don't annoy me. Because once Julio's done with guess, he's got nothing on. Nothing. Okay. I'll take Harvey's advice. There's an L in there somewhere. Okay. Has an L. So where's the L? It's got to be X. It's got to be like that. Because what would come after the L? Louse, but that's a place. And then we're all out of vowels. Lease. I knew. DW, I knew there was. I knew the L was first. I just knew it. I knew it. I could sense the L was first. Okay. 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 Just give me 1 second. I think Julio's looking for you, guest. Bear with. Let me just give him a call. Yeah, this is the best looking, most incredible person in the world. Can you put Julio on, please? Got you. Yeah. No, just page him. Yeah. Yeah, just page him. Yeah, no, he's got a shock collar on. So when you page him, he'll get a shock. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tell Julio to get back to the bar. He doesn't have to he doesn't need to throw cold water in Guess's face. Harvey's in the clear. DW was close, Julio, but he gave me the answer, and it wasn't a stupid answer. So just stop what you're doing and get back to work. No, you can't leave her. I don't care if your wife's giving birth. I don't care. Correct. Yes. Okay. You're all safe. You can stay. It's okay. You're all okay. Guess there'll be no cold water thrown in your face. You're not in your usual seat, so you're safe to come back. Okay. We're good. Guess says this is why I never join the pre-game. Yeah, it gets a bit off. It gets a bit. It gets a bit silly, doesn't it? We get a bit silly. Yeah, what are the new specs for the Xbox handheld? Shall we have a little look? While we wait. 2 hours ago. Okay. Minutes. DW. Oh yeah, the page won't load for me early. Need a price too. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem. I'll look for a price. DW. So we've got the Xbox handheld. Yo, it looks massive. That's a big boy. Or girl. Not being sexist. This is Windows 11, just like the Ally X. So it's got its own like launcher. Yeah, it's got a gate. Yeah, we know this. Christ. Here we go. AMD processors just like the Ally X. Here we go. AMD Ryzen Z2. 16 gigs of RAM and 512. That's like a... So that's like the normal Ally, isn't it? And then the Ally X. It's the same. There's two variants. Yeah, there's the Ally and the Ally XDW. I wonder how this compares to the Ally X. Or is it the exact same? 24 gigs of RAM. Impulse triggers. What are impulse triggers? Are they like the PlayStation triggers? I wonder. Okay. 1 TB SSD. 1080p screen, 500 nits. So it's kind of like the Switch 2 screen. Except I think the Switch 2 screen is a bit brighter. I think. Wi-Fi 6. Battery 80. Alright, okay. 65 watt charger. Stand. Is there a dock then, like the Switch? Could you make it bigger? Sorry, guys, I'm just... Yeah, of course I can. I don't know how well you can see that on TikTok. Yeah, so I don't know. So it's got a 7-inch screen. The Gorilla Glass is good, so it shouldn't scratch. It's a heavy boy. Okay, so there's no pricing yet. What's the Ally X specs then? No, there's more than 12 gigs of RAM in the Ally X, is there not? Okay. 1 terabyte. 80-watt battery. Where's the screen? Display. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same screen. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully we'll see some good things. Jade Walker, thank you for the arrow firework, dudes. Appreciate that. I'm not really sure what we're going to see here. I don't think there's going to be any massive announcements, but Subnautica 2 should hopefully be here. So we'll see. We'll see.
Hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2025.
I immediately don't like the
And once
1080p
again, I am thrilled to
quality.
be here with you, showing you the latest game trailers, previews, and world-exclusive first looks at what's ahead in the world of PC gaming. But even more importantly, I'm delighted to be joined again by the co-host with the most, Mika Burton.
Thank you, Sean. It is great to be back on the PC Gaming Show, especially since we're cooking up something extra special this year. As you can see, Sean and I are broadcasting today's show from a crucible of clandestine accoutrement.
Oh, that's right. Here in our high-tech hardware workshop, we've
This is
got
what I
some
don't
fine
like
PC gadgetry for some of the world's smoothest secret
when
operators.
they
Where all
talk
the
like
spies
this
get
with
all
the
their coolest
hosts.
toys? And what's from us?
Well,
We've
they'll
made
show games that
headsets
look good so
double
that
as
it can't
wall
handle
climbing
4K
suction
even inch.
cups.
Yeah,
We've made keyboards
unfortunately.
that can turn into cars that turn into boats.
We've also built a laptop that's a crossbow that's also a blunderbuss, and I'm
See, this is
afraid to touch
annoying
it.
when they
That's how
talk
you
like
know it's
this.
good.
Just show
We've
us the
made a
games,
gamer
please.
chair that turns completely invisible thanks to cloaking technology.
Sean, the invisible chair never actually made it out of R&D.
Well, that's what they want you to think. Regardless, we're in the process of using every ounce of our high-tech, top-secret, burn-after-reading black books engineering at our disposal to build what we call
The rig.
Ooh. The Rig is a top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming PC, and it could be yours, because after we build it here today, we will be giving it away to one lucky viewer at the end of the show.
But that'll happen a bit later. Right now, let's kick off the show the PC Gamer way with count 'em, three world premieres.
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home,
Yeah, see, 1080p.
but you're going to be
Can we
fine.
not do one better?
We don't know the state of the crisis. And a job's a job, right?
Is there nothing that's...
Get in, get out. Don't get sucked back in.
No, that's the highest to do, unfortunately.
Remember, D, it's just a job.
Cringe. Yeah, I agree, Lily. I don't like it when the hosts do shit like that. When they have really awkward, weird banter. It annoys me. Is this a what's it called? It's turn-based usually. Steam World. It looks Steam Worldy. Wait, Steampunk. Steam World? Steam World. I don't think it is. Either way, it looks quite boring. It's not Steam World, but far, far west. I don't think I will. World premiere. I could do that. World premiere.
The Sword Coast. Neverwinter. All these places will be consumed.
I imagine some people look forward to
I
that.
call you the Shard Bearer, a piece of gifts blade within you. The only one who can help us defeating the King of Shadows.
I've never played it personally.
Bring in the accused.
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people?
Is it all three in one package, I wonder? That's cool. Full Steam Deck support's cool.
None shall stand against us. You cannot stop me.
Who's remaking this? Aspire. Ooh. Ooh, Aspire a bit.
Obsidian's 2006 classic RPG.
A bit
all
stinky.
new and shiny again. Honestly, I'm calling in sick the day it launches.
Ooh, me too. I think my excuse will be...
I wish you called in
poisoning.
sick.
I was gonna go with regular poisoning.
Interesting. Go on.
Well, I already have so many sworn enemies and even more unlabeled bottles in my kitchen, so it's entirely believable.
You know what? You do you, my guy. In the meantime, let's check in with Frankie and Jacob about the rig.
Thanks, Mika. I'm here with PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and during today's show, we're going to be building an awesome custom PC. Even better, everyone watching will have a chance to win it for themselves.
This PC will be a gaming powerhouse with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT, plus 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5 RAM.
We're also throwing in a Corsair K70 Pro keyboard, Asus ROG Swift OLED monitor, and a
Lily, I'll try not to be hated after the show. Hey, no, Lily. This is a place. This is a free place where you can post your thoughts.
That's where your mouse lives.
I'm always intrigued in what you guys think.
Let's get to work.
Hollow Knight sounds better than this.
Hey there, PC Gaming Show. Check out this.
Maybe you're right.
It's fabulous. Fresh tracks, or I will get you.
The thing is, I'm just hoping for like one or two games that grab my attention.
Never ends.
And the PC Gaming Show usually has a few of them.
No two journeys unfold the same way.
This isn't one of them.
Come, remain by the fire and hear the tale of Norwind's greatest champion.
Is it VR? Okay. This looks like a game that I could make.
There's no one I would
If they afford a showcase, they should afford some good actors and good. I agree.
Champion.
I agree, Lily. Also, if you've not noticed and you were here last time, we've run out of specialised water, unfortunately. Yeah, the Persona 4, DW, the Persona 4 remake announcement was cool. On the Xbox showcase, that was really cool. That's the game I'm very much looking forward to. Okay, we're not interested in this. You know, I played it. DW, if you have 100 hours free and you don't mind turn-based combat and a lot of talking, you should like it. It's a great game. It's awesome.
Coming up in the show.
And the soundtrack's incredible too. Where would you start? No, you can start in Persona 4, dude. Like, they're not, they're all standalone games. You play as completely different characters with completely different stories. So you just jump, my first Persona game was Persona 4. You can just jump straight in, you don't need to play with others. They're completely separate. Four and 5 are awesome. The games, Persona 4 and 5 are fantastic. I want to get down to 3 at some point, but yeah, Christ. I'm sorry that I'm putting you through this. I don't want to hear this. Oh, okay. I've just muted it for now. Because the music was annoying. And this is absolutely not a game that we'll play. Ever. Unless I'm paid exorbitant amounts of money. Then I'll play it. And I've heard of Patapon a few times. Why would a game like that need to be early access? Thank you for the likes, guess. Once again. And DW, of course. Okay. Let's add that to the list of games we're not going to play. Is this Crypt of the Necromancer? Oh no. It's another game we're not going to play. That is probably quite good. I bet. What's it called in this? I bet it's like, I bet it's really good. Yeah, I knew the game would have good reviews. But it's just not for us. Soundtrack's quite good though. So games like this I do like normally. The art style puts me off. But I get really, because I'm a bit OCD, I get quite anal about everything. Then because I spend so long at the beginning making sure everything's perfect, I drop it.
Reinvents itself. Necess overhauls its graphics, gets major updates. It's beautiful.
It's almost as beautiful as the rig's Corsair RM1000X fully modular ATX power supply.
Oh, it's poetry. In fact, the only thing more poetic is
a perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future. Yes! When we heard the makers of Payday and GTFO had a new co-op heist FPS in the works, you know we had to find out more. So we infiltrated 10 chambers and interrogated the makers of Den of Wolves. Here's all the info we dredged from their genius minds.
We were prepped and ready for the heist.
Okay. Is this going to be good?
We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys. Acquired the building schematics.
No. I can tell.
Rerouted the security comms.
I can tell. It's not going to be good.
Package was as good as ours.
Hey, it's lovely.
Every variable
Take down animations.
But we fucked it up anyway. Next time, we gotta be even more prepared.
No. It's going to be free to play and there'll be 7,000 battle passes in it. Did we look like a Titanfall helmet then? Yeah, it did actually. It did very much look like a Titanfall helmet. Can't tease me like that.
Wolves is first-person shooter, four-player co-op heist.
Whilst these talk rubbish, look at what I want to show you guys something. So I've had these for years. I used to use them a lot, but because the Switch 2's out and I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know if I should be able to. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you these actually, but I'm gonna. So do you, wait, why are they upside down?
Wolves is stepping back into our payday roots. The big difference is, of course, the sci-fi area where
so,
we can play around a lot with.
Because I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. Do you know what amiibos are? They're basically those little statue toys that you can scan on the controller and you get in-game items. Years ago, I made these cards.
To not try to over-design stuff, but not limit us creativity. So designing the Midway City,
like with descriptions, and tells you what items you get in the game. And these are basically amiibos. You take the chip out of the amiibos and put them in these cards. So you just tap the cards on your controller on the Switch 2, and they work exactly like amiibos would. But like each one's got its own like art, description, and what in-game items you get. And they're actually like they're actually, you know, proper like plastic cards, which is really cool. And because I've been playing Switch 2 again and Tears of the Kingdom, they work in that new Zelda, and they're really awesome. Because amiibos are like £100 for some of them. But these are just cool to have as like little collector things as well. I made them with my friend years ago. And they're really cool that I've kept them. And I've still got them. You can make them yourself as well if you play Switch 2 stuff. Just pop thought I'd show you. I like them. They're cool. But if Nintendo found out, they'd send Japanese hitmen after me.
Midway is just
or the Mafia.
Corporate haven. There's no rules, there's nothing. It's divided up into districts.
Yeah,
there's even like district
DW, we can dream, yeah, dude.
Within the city.
So but Titanfall 3 came out,
classical in a way, dystopian take.
I would be
like a classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop.
I'd be erect. Thank you, dude. That is exactly what I meant. I was trying to think. I was going to say triads, but that's Chinese, isn't it? That's exactly what. Thank you. That's in the Yakuza after me. So I'd be dodging samurai swords and learning kung fu on stream. And beheaded probably. It'd say I'm live and they'd just be in my head, just swinging, like a calling card or something.
With visual art design and gameplay.
Okay, this looks shit.
Tracking down this specific person that you need to make a dive into to extract information. We don't need a bank vault for that. It could be a suburban gritty area, or it can be a very high-end luxury apartment or of some sort.
The dives provide change of pace and change of intensity in the gameplay and change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish sort of abstract thing.
Imagine trying to navigate
I don't think anyone's bothered.
Something like this.
But it could also be a Japanese temple or fortress in the Swiss Alps.
We could just mix a lot of different stuff together because it's this very abstract place. And also with gameplay, we could go from a shooter to a
whilst we're doing this, actually,
a horror thing,
or we can have sort of parkour experimentation with the walls. We make the rules for what the dives are, what they can be.
The heist fantasy in general maps really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer to a large extent because we want to motivate you to keep playing and also like
what are we stealing and what's the economy of the game.
I know
And
we've
I'm not
watched
talking
this.
about getting people to spend more cash. It's what's the drive of the game. And I think building new things or crafting things is a very interesting area. A good example would be like this thing we did for Payday, where you would
That's quite cool.
masks.
Gears of War remake.
Yeah, we're going back to
We're doing it
masks.
1080p
I've
high
heard people
settings,
tell me
FSR
before, like,
3.1 in quality
GTA
mode,
and then all this, it's
and
a
he got
masks game, right?
smooth
So,
60 FPS the entire
yeah,
time.
it is. But we wanted to make something
It's cool.
different. Like we didn't want to go fully masculine, maybe doing you know these big skull masks.
But yeah,
Like,
it's not
we
going to be
wanna
cheap.
limit
The
us
Ally
to
X is
not do it, but with the mask we have now, we actually
£800.
wanted to bring some feminine, some sexiness, you know. So one of the inspirations we actually had was the,
So I think you're probably looking
pout that she has, and
something
there's
similar
also,
to that
like,
price,
this
to be honest.
theater demon
It'll be
masks
interesting to
with,
find out.
Hannibal Lecter
It'll be interesting to
type of
see.
style. So as in
I'm going to
guys,
say
you know, we could basically make
$699.
anything. The masks are this expression.
But that just means it's more
allow
expensive
them
than an
to
Xbox would
expand
be,
the world inside
of a
themselves.
PlayStation,
So
of
finding
a Switch.
designs where they don't really know where to put it in what
But
categories. They try to hit kind of.
I guess
a sweet spot there.
Xbox don't care, do they? Because they've got Game
This
Pass.
is gonna be a
So
high-paced,
they can just
intense,
say,
and
look,
very
here's
fun,
our handheld console.
collaborative
It's
game.
going to run games at
Playing
60
together with
FPS, but
friends
it's
is a beautiful thing, right?
£700.
Especially when we have these situations
If you want it,
where
it's there. If you
shit
don't, you
hits
can
the
play Game
fan
Pass
and
on
you
your current
panic
Xbox
together
or your
and
TV.
try to solve it.
So if you put 4 people
So I guess it
in a
doesn't really
room
matter.
and you start to hear the voices go up.
As long as
They
you
start
subscribe to
louder,
Game Pass,
then you
Xbox
know
don't necessarily care.
it's something, you know.
So I get that.
If you want to find out more
So I
about
think it will be
Wolves,
expensive.
head to our Steam page and make sure to wish list
Okay,
now.
can we watch something else now? Okay. Give us something good. Get off my screen. Champ struggling. I'm on the back seat of the struggle bus. This is not good. This isn't great. DW says they really thought this would be good after Xbox. Yeah, you'd think you'd want to like continue the hype, wouldn't you? You think you'd ask Xbox, oh Xbox, what are you showing? And then they show maybe Clockwork Revolution on the PC, or you know, just something. But not this shite. Imagine I started to stream, guys, and you joined and you saw me play this. You didn't subscribe and unfollow. And I wouldn't blame you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm wasting my life. I'm wasting your time. On my time.
Frankie, this is my first time on the PC Gaming Show. Any advice?
It's not that hard.
Show some
Just
games.
Show up on time, learn your lines, and don't cross me.
Show some good
Don't you
games,
ever cross
please.
me, Ridley. I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day on set.
Okay.
No
Try
one's
it
having
next
tea
week.
with honey.
It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch of headphone cables and you learn the folly of crossing Frankie Ward. I have powerful friends and a long reach. Or
No
you
one
could tell us
is
about
having
next
tea and
Friday
honey.
special.
Yeah, let's do that, please. Right, the X870E Aorus Master has a few special features to make PC building easier. My favorite is this tool-free SSD slot. Press a button and the heatsink comes away. Then push down on the latch to install your SSD. No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor looking for said screw when you inevitably drop it. Then there's this Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy to install or remove connector. No need to screw anything in. Lastly, if you want to disconnect your GPU, hit the button in the corner and pull it out. Job done.
For those that have just joined, just leave. Get yourself out, guys.
Early access for over a year now, pushing the game way further than we ever imagined. I mean, just look at me playing. I'm happy, the team is happy, and our boss is happy. And the players, well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching, so here's where we're at.
Listen, I got to go goodbye. See you, Lily. Also, I do not blame you in the slightest. Take care, dude. I mean, people are going to like this game. They will. It's not for me, but there'll be a lot of people that like it, so fair enough. I think I'd be alright at it as well. I just don't like the look of it.
You have the opportunity to save your kingdom as the worthy Prince of Persia.
I have just seen a picture of the Xbox handheld again, and upon quick reflection, it's quite ugly. I will say that. It's not a good looking. It's not a good looking console. Okay, what's this?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Oh, no.
We were the conductors of the train, tirelessly serving our passengers with kindness and respect.
It's a big train.
This is a conductor-only residence. Please back away from the door.
Hey, what's up? Yes, get motherfucking ready!
Listen up, scumbags. You rats will never get me out of this control room.
Oh, it's-
Understand me? Never.
Car key. Bro, let's just flush him out. I'm tired. Good. Run. Move.
Hull compromised. Please evacuate the train.
So is he able to like?
Grateful mother.
Bro, we can literally...
Is he able to try and stop them from getting to the front of the train or something?
Let's go.
Yeah. And the conductor can make it harder for the people.
I'll take right, you take left.
Looks like that.
Go. We got everyone!
Engine fall in 10, 9, 8.
Carabao, we gotta move!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engine fall. June. Is that next week? Oh, Eve. Christ. When I was at uni, I used to have a friend who used to just know Life Eve, and he loved it. But he'd spend so much money, like real money, playing it.
Alone, a tiny blip in a seemingly endless universe. As you struggle to gain a foothold in this hostile world, you can build rudimentary structures, improved ships, components, and more. You'll begin to discover details about the universe and the ancient civilizations whose remnants still roam the skies. Everything requires fuel to operate, and good resource management is crucial to survival.
This looks like the least fun game in existence to me.
The most potent source of fuel, crude, is necessary to build formidable ships, advanced structures, and even stargates, reconnecting the vast universe. Smart structures are highly customizable and open the possibility for emergent gameplay only bound by your
Yeah, it's confirmed that Call of Duty is coming onto the PS5 as well, Black Ops 7. Which obviously means there's going to be nothing special about the new Call of Duty if it can still run on the PS4. It's disappointing.
Are you ready to lose yourself on the frontier?
No. I am not ready to play EVE Online.
Wow, I knew space was dark, but that was dark.
Can we get these off the screen as well?
Destruction of the universe look kind of beautiful. I'm honestly looking forward to being ambushed in the depths of space in EVE Frontier.
You're not going to play EVE Frontier, mate. Don't even pretend that you're going to.
A no-no. Just head over to the PC Gaming Show Steam page, and you'll find every single game we're showing today in one convenient spot ready to be wishlisted.
And there's not one
no
thing I'd
scary
wishlist so
surprises.
far.
Absolutely. And now here's a look at some of the great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
No. No. I want something good, please.
I'd say the days are blurring together.
I want something good.
What days?
I need something good.
As for the isolation,
I don't want to connect pipes.
the contracts just keep
I've done that enough on Satisfactory.
construct. That will put me short in power. Gonna need more hydrogen generators. Good news is I've managed to synthesize 334 liters of water in the last 24 hours. Now they want 200 liters of ammonium hydroxide. Rewards are good though. On completion, we'll finally acquire an electrolytic reducer. And with all that methane on level 2, that means methanol. After that, despite the fact no one really knows what's down there, I push on and keep going deeper.
Welcome to Matsu
Oh.
Manufacturing Factory number 1.
Oh, I'm back at. Oh, just fell asleep. Okay. Don't let me go for a nap again.
This is a factory in Modulus. Here, we're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these 3 modules, which were joined, stamped, and dyed with pigment. Produced here, in our blue pigment refinery, which was constructed from these modules, made by combining these modules, cut from cubes, which were melted from polyrock, extracted here.
So, Jacob, have you got any quick PC building tips you can share with our audience?
Here's one. You know when you accidentally drop a tiny little screw into your PC case and it just disappears?
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Nope. My tip is that screw is gone forever and you should pretend it never existed.
Forget I asked about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item right now, and for good reason. This is AMD's graphics division putting its best foot forward with an RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. If you're worried about running out of VRAM, don't be. This comes with 16GB of GDDR6. That's plenty for gaming at 4K. Plus it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling technology, to help your frame rate. But what I like about it most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top performance.
I'm still here. Yeah, Chris just nodded. I just nodded off, and I might nod off again. Who knows? Yeah, my neck actually does hurt from that. Innie, I was not sleeping. No, what? No, I was. Sorry, I was. Innie, I was fast. I was fast asleep. Correct. Christ, this is killing me off. This is making me upset. Just give me a good game! I just want something good. Chris, thanks for the like. I mean, I don't know why you're liking this, but thank you. Oh. I literally did fall asleep for a minute there. I don't blame you, guess. We're on the struggle bus together. We're all on the struggle bus. Okay.
I know our odds.
This voice.
Maybe it's time to consider the easy way out.
Okay, give me something good.
Give me all your love now. 'Cause for all we know, we might be dead by tomorrow.
This could be good. Chris, it's like sewing all over again. Yeah, Chris, it is. Except this Sony's was better. Dare I say? I like the music.
You were always one of us.
Oh, it's the altars. It's the altars. We're gonna play this. It's the altars.
What if deciding, making choices,
it's out quite soon as well.
Never anything more than just an illusion.
What's in your heart? But if you're not,
Yeah, this could be good. This.
You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us.
I can be ready.
I just wanted to find a way out.
'Cause soon enough we'll die.
So you're in that ring thing, and you've got to build the base yourself, and you're just on the planet, and you can't do it yourself, so you clone yourself. But each clone has different personalities and things like that. It looks good. Right, we're not interested in that. Let's have a look. I've wishlisted it as well, actually.
Single massive labyrinth filled to the brim with monsters, treasure, and
We can remove that.
customize each hero between 3 paths, inspired by 2nd edition Pathfinder, or mix
Oh, it's
and
out soon.
match to
13th.
craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventuring solo or with friends,
Cool.
switch between the party's heroes on the fly to unleash
1 PM.
almighty combo
Interesting.
attacks to annihilate the forces of darkness. Deep below the surface,
Jade Walker, thank you for the continued likes.
gathers her.
I appreciate you.
Are you foolhardy enough?
Yeah, Chris, I think this is...
The abomination vaults.
I don't know if this is better. I don't know if this is better than Sony, actually. I think it's on par.
We meet again, little merchant. Still
I'm genuinely yawning.
challenge of a double
My
life,
green screen went weird because I was yawning.
torn between one endeavor and another.
Seems alright now.
Two sides of the same precious coin.
I can feel a nap coming on.
In one life, you brave dangers, while in the other,
It looks like a Moonlighter.
skills and hustle to the test.
Oh, is that Moonlighter 2?
Your store. As
It
you
is.
chase that vision, you
It is.
may pause and wonder.
Alright. I always wanted to play the first Moonlight.
More important than its destination.
Is it called Moonlight?
That answer lies within
Yeah.
you, little merchant.
Yeah. We might play that actually. Like, that could be good.
Computers aren't the only thing we build here at
I always wanted to play the first one, but just never did.
Frankie and Jacob are working on the rig. Mika and I have been preparing some more elegant equipment for fieldwork. Spy gadgets. See here. This might appear to be a standard ATX full tower personal gaming computer.
Please
In
get this guy off my
every
screen.
component is also an extremely
Get them
cool
both off
spy
my
gadget.
screen.
Take for instance this CPU fan. In reality, Ninja Star.
Huh, that did a real number when we tried it on an intern. Well, moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers. To the untrained eye, a coffee mug. In reality, a taser.
Right, tase yourself in the face, please.
To the untrained derriere, a roll of toilet paper. But in actuality, you guessed it, it's a taser.
Hey,
Okay.
what about this? Is this like a hidden listening device USB, or is it maybe a spy camera? Oh.
That is, of course, also a taser. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Eventually. For now, let's check out our next exciting world premiere.
I'm not a violent person at all. But they're testing me. Guess as Jesus Christ. Yeah, guess. Yeah. Bring Jesus back. And he can give me some wine. So I can knock myself out. Hashtag BJB. Bring Jesus back. Why the space seals? Bioshock. I've heard that's supposed to be good. But I'll never play it in my life. Oh no. Oh no.
Your safety
Oh no.
responsibility.
Oh no.
Sharing a roof with someone. Make sure
Oh no.
humans.
No.
Eyes and teeth. An overlooked visitor will kill you.
Hi, I'm Oscar, a solo developer, and this is my game, Botsu. It's an online multiplayer game where you control a ragdoll robot and compete in some very silly physics-based competitions. I started making this game in my spare time, and now you can play the free demo on Steam. You'll start off in a lobby area called Bot Central, where you can meet up with your friends and mess around with the sandbox while they arrive. When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes and drag your team to victory in Stockpile, and try to be the last bot standing in Sumo. It's even got physics-based power-ups, like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and grappling hooks to swing the match in your favor. You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
That was a genuine yawn. I feel bad really, because imagine if the developers, they're not gonna, but imagine if they watched me react to their game and I'm there pretending to be asleep. You'd be heartbroken. Not that they should really care what I think, but now we've got this, we've got the good music at the end now to get all the youth people cool. Like they feel like it's to be relatable, because that's what they think is good. That's another genuine yawn.
Coming up in the show.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not sure if I can do it. This World War Z. No? Oh, look at the state. Let's make Enshrouded, but make it 6,000 times worse. Anyone seen Mirrors, the film? There's a bit where this woman's in the bathtub and she pulls a jaw apart like that. Like she pulls it off her face. And I think I'm going to do it live on stream. I think I'm going to pull my own jaw off. Just quickly, like, if I just like that, I think it'd be over quite quickly. It must pull something in your brain or something out. There must be something that just turns your lights off like that.
What an amazing collection of games we've
Can I say
already
that?
seen. Mika, we are really turning up the heat this year.
If you've actually not seen the film Mirrors, go out. It's actually a good film. It's probably one of the best horror films I've ever seen, to be honest. It's a genuinely great film.
Tranquilizing gas, or is that just like another taser?
No, it's literally just thermal paste. You know, it transfers the heat from your.
I wonder if it's streaming on anything.
To avoid overheating.
Oh.
Plus,
okay, of course, Mirrors just come up.
Mika, you can't use thermal paste.
There's a second one.
Especially not with milk.
Okay.
Where can you watch
check
it?
In on that build again.
So nowhere then. You can watch it on
Can we put it in the computer?
Plex.
Absolutely not, but I'm certainly going to try.
It's a great film anyway. You should watch it.
What kind of CPU is this puppy working with?
It's with no small amount of envy that I say this. We're equipping the rig with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor. Put simply, this is the fastest 16-core consumer CPU money can buy. It combines the best parts of every processor ever made. The power of a 16-core monster for tough jobs, check. The gaming chops of 2nd gen AMD 3D V-Cache tech.
They have no idea what they're
This
talking
beast
about.
will work as hard as it plays, and it plays in a completely different league. It's the best processor in the world for gamers and creators, for gaming and for everything else. It's a beauty. If I wasn't putting it in the rig, I'd be tempted to walk out of here with it myself.
Phenomenal. Peak PC gaming, courtesy of PC Gamer and AMD.
Indeed. So, Plasma Globe?
Plasma Globe.
Looks like things are coming along perfectly with the rig.
He's got a plasma globe on his head.
Which is perfect because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better Games.
The village of Chandli is small, complicated,
and everyone's
I need something.
For 100 years, the practice of horticulture has been under a curse, making even the simplest act of cultivation unpredictable. But you come from a long line of sorcerers steeped in the green and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time, so don't expect airs and graces. Chandley may be small, but it's thick with secrets and set in its ways. Is it ready for the return of a mandrake?
The Mandrake setting is based on British history and folklore. For research, we've
This is
walked
gonna
through the
perk me up.
temperate rainforest and visited
I
an
will
ancient
personally donate you
forest of Dean.
It's a world where
£10
overfishing
British
might cause a
pounds
river
if you
to
can
curse
tell me
on you,
what I have in my
but
possession
we're
right here.
delving for bright minerals in the forgotten deeps.
Sunless sea and sunless skies did have some light cannibalism in them.
I bet nobody
People
can.
in this one, but that doesn't mean that it's safe. There are old powers waiting in the corners of the world, and the night does not belong to mortals.
And it's not a plasma globe,
All of that
in
sounds
case you're
good
tempted to say that again.
Watch this Mandrake on Steam right now.
A jam roly-poly. That would be good, actually. Maybe a jam roly-poly is better than what I've got here, but it's not that. It is, in fact, a Giants with ice cream. It's the only thing that's going to make me feel better.
A week in the life of a demon school student in under a minute. Starting now. Monday. Catch up on the news. Get into assignment.
Can ice cream go off?
Some guys using
Because
check your diary. Tuesday.
it doesn't taste great.
Classroom.
Maybe I just need to get into it a bit.
Fight some more guys. Find a dog. Wednesday. Romance your friends. Kick an egg. Fight those guys. Thursday. Follow some blood. Track down a missing sandwich. Pull a new friend out of nowhere. There's guys.
This tastes like...
Friday. Find a cursed dog. Learn a terrible secret. Fight a...
Okay, so when I was younger...
The weekend.
In fact, no, I can't say that story. But it tastes bad.
And generally just relax. That's 1 week down, many to go. Wishlist Demon School, an RPG with tactical battles right now.
Okay, it's now getting nice again.
Congratulations on your assignment. You have been selected to oversee a caretaker deployment in Sector 43.
I need a caretaker right now.
Introduce you to your unit and its sacred directive.
Because
The preservation and
if I'm left unsupervised,
After
I'm gonna end. I can't say that either.
Earth became uninhabitable. Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved...
Why is my ice cream crunchy?
Moses responded with the Human Seed Program. Cryogenic embryos are grown to maturity in surface-based Lazarus pods, then transferred to orbital colonies for immediate workforce integration. Your caretaker unit manages every step. Retrieval, growth...
Right, why is it crunchy?
Caretakers maintain surface facilities, build autonomous power systems, and adapt to
Not
any
sure.
anomaly, from environmental failure to unauthorized presence. Enjoy the rest of your assignment, and remember...
People join this stream. They're going to see me looking sad, just eating a tub of ice cream.
You're the only one who
Your freezer
safeguard the
is
future of humanity in
too
the
cold.
lab.
Oh, do you think it's like
So,
ice
no
crystals?
pressure or anything.
Wait,
What was that?
I am so sorry.
What have I just done here?
may have eaten a light snack that just didn't really agree with me.
Wait a second. Did you get into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the
oh,
term
you don't even know what thermal paste is, love. Oh, I spilled ice cream on me.
Definitely a train, which means we are right on track for our next world premiere. Sean, no.
How cold is too cold for your freezer? I feel like your freezer should be extremely cold. Yo, that does taste like ass. be fair, I'd randomly join and saw a sad person eating ice cream. I'd feel seen and stay. I just don't know what else to do. Guess. Yo, Innie, good morning. God damn. Innie, where are you from? How was your nap? It was. Innie, I dreamt that I was a happy boy. Watching a PC gaming show with lots of. What have I done? I've spilled ice cream. Technical issues. I dreamt that I was a happy boy in the sun with a mojito, watching a good conference. I meant good morning. I noticed you were not. I'm with you. I'm with you. Sometimes, innit, when I get that bored, I just pass out. Have you seen, do you know what, have you seen those goats that pass out when they get scared? Guys, it's the greatest thing ever. That's what happens to me. When I get bored, I just pass out. No matter what I'm doing. If I'm driving and I'm bored, I just pass out. I was skydiving over the Atlantic Ocean once, naked. Woke up on a desert island. I was bored when I was falling. It's crazy how it just happens to me. I can't eat this ice cream. It does taste funky. I'll have one more, just to corroborate my findings. Okay, that's way too much ice cream. No! My keyboard! Motherfucker! Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, it's not melted at all. And in fact, it is.
Would like to offer you an opportunity.
It's too hard.
We have some dirty work
To be honest.
to take care of. At your own risk, of course.
It's way too hard.
Keep your mouth shut, and you'll be rewarded.
Right, okay. Nothing good has been shown
Hunt monsters.
on this at all.
Join Norex.
And don't ask questions.
And it's a Walls soft scoop. But it just doesn't. You say soft scoop, right? But I feel like I need Excalibur. I need to pull a sword from the stone to get a scoop. It's mad. And then when I chew it, it's like icy.
So you're good at building PCs, but
get
can
off
you
my
build
screen.
other things? Like a car?
No, Frankie. I can't build a car.
What about like a winching system?
I've got a story for you, chat.
Heavy out, for example.
When I was
a lake.
younger,
I mean, maybe I could put together.
Say a car was in a lake and you needed to winch it out. Could you at least
Jay,
build
what,
a
who
ramp
chews
for
ice
winching a
cream?
majority?
Me?
Is that something you want to tell me?
I drove your car off a ramp and into a lake, but I only did it to put the fire out.
My car was on fire.
I chew it.
There's no point in jumping a car off a ramp if it's not on fire.
Is there any?
That might actually be too much.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
Just check out this ramp. You should install these before you start shopping for a new car.
Oh, that's the Corsair Dominator Titanium
Easy.
DDR5. This kit is perfect for building an all AMD Ryzen build at 6,000 megatransfers a second and with low latency.
Oh,
However,
God.
we've also stuffed something special here, a light enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory chips. This is a great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more reliable slots on the motherboard 2 and 4 while looking the part.
Just
It also
buy
pairs
some
nicely with
RAM,
our
you
Haven
donkey.
420 case, which offers thermal optimization through its central GPU airflow that's
Just
centered
put
in
nice ice cream on my keyboard.
That sounds like the
Oh my
perfect
God.
hardware combo for anyone looking to frag draw cards, explore endless
Okay.
dungeons, or simply stream with friends. But while you're
I'll
out
be
there
back.
updating your part picker list, why not check out this exciting
I've probably got my ice cream on my keyboard and my clothes inside me. The oldest and strongest kind of fear is the fear of the unknown.
World changed in the blink of an eye. The outpost where we hoped to find salvation has stopped responding.
I'll be back in a minute.
We found it abandoned, all in ruins. Now we have to find out what happened and rebuild what's left. As we make the most of the little space the tree afford, we live under a constant threat from the fog.
Oh my god. Not the fog. The fog. No. Please stand on the fog, please. No. Stay away. Fucking hell.
As the fate of our people, maybe even the world, depends on it. And all before fear consumes us all. The tree provides. The tree protects. The tree prevails.
I did the motion capture for this. This is actually me fighting in real life. This is what I do. Like, it's actually me doing this. The trick is, you've got to stay up in the air. You've just got to believe you can do it. But there's an art to it. This next move here, hang on, not this one. This one here is hard to do.
Coming up in the show,
Guys, I'm not sure I can do this. I'm really not sure I can do this. This is
Your cult is waiting for prophets to lead them. Convert the feeble-minded. Learn the occult. Spread the mighty one's influence.
there's a scene in the Vikings TV show. Spoilers. Where they torture Floki. And they have him in a cave. And he stays there for like, they feed him, look after him, keep him alive, but he stays there for like 6 or 7 months. And it's just, and what happens is he's got to stay hung up, and a drop of water falls on his head probably once every couple of seconds. And it's like that for like months. I would do that right now. To erase this from my memory. DW asks how long is left. Too long, DW. Okay, so I've seen you've joined, dude. There's nothing good for you here. It's good to see you, Curtis, but there's nothing for you here, dude. For your own sanity. An error. It just said an error has occurred while recording. Am I still live? Am I still live, chat? Am I still live? Somebody just say yes, please. Or no.
after almost a decade, Muse Games is bringing
Because
us
it says
to the airship combat game Guns.
I'm still live.
Now, as with all professions, our work is Gadget-crazed weirdos would be
But I can't tell.
impossible if not for the laser watches and ejector seats of those who came before us.
We stand on the shoulders of giants. Crafty, unhinged giants.
Which is why I am pleased to present...
Am I live?
Attache
Am I not?
Full of throwing knives and tear gas canisters, the latest intel on Bond. James Bond. So we sent our secret agents to see what's happening at IO Interactive.
Am I live? Somebody, please let me know if I'm live. Guess has joined. Guess am I live? I can't tell. Because it said I had an error saying I'm not live. I don't know if I'm live or not, guys. I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus.
When things got together and we figured out that we were going to work on such a legendary IP, we're very, very excited. It's a huge opportunity, and also the fact that it hasn't been a game for 14 years just adds to the excitement of a comeback of this game in gaming.
The colleagues that we have here are...
I can't tell.
And I think taking all of their experience from the sort of agent fantasy that they've been building for all these years and applying it to the Bond franchise has been incredible to see and to be a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond game, but there are characters and locations that I think are going to make